Hey, today I'm gonna do a full in-depth comparison between the Superun and the Sperax walking pads, show you everything you need to know, the pros and cons of each, and overall which one I prefer. So first we're gonna talk about what they include. So the Superun includes the remote, an extra battery, and the oil, and then they also both include a tool, but I just brought out one. And then the Sperax includes the remote, but this one does not include batteries. It takes two AAA batteries, so just keep that in mind. And so these are the ones that I already had. So you need to have your own batteries, and then the oil and the tool like the other one. Now, one of the differences is the Superun has an app that you can use, which I've tested and I've used. I don't really love it. It's like kind of like gamified, and so it doesn't really just like give you an option to control the speed and like just do a workout. It like turns your phone horizontal and does like this like game mode type thing, or like a race or something that you're in. So I don't really love it, so I'm not really going to use it much. But let's talk about the weight capacity. So for the Superun, it's 300 pounds, and for the Sperax, it's 320 pounds. And I believe the max speed for both of them is 3.8. Now here's another issue. I'm gonna go ahead and go over the remotes, and I wanna actually test them out. For some reason, my Superun remote just stopped working. So I've tried switching the batteries to the replacement battery and all these other things, and it just doesn't work anymore. So I can use the app on my phone, but weirdly enough, one of my other walking pad remotes actually works for it, but it doesn't have all the features. So it's supposed to normally have a pause feature, and now I'm not able to do it with this remote. I can turn it on, but I can't pause it even though it has a pause on the here. So it goes up by 0.1, and then I'm gonna go up to 2.0 so we can see how it sounds. And like I said, max speed is 3.8. So you can see there's it's connected to Bluetooth, so it's connected to my phone right now with the app. So you can adjust, like even if I didn't have this remote, I could still use the app. But like I said, I just don't really love the app itself. But these are what it shows you: your speed, time, distance, and calories. I like the calories because it just shows it in like the 100th decimal, so it makes it seem like you're doing more. But since I can't pause it, I just have to turn it off. Now let's switch over to the Sperax. Now this one goes up by 0.2, and so it can go up very quick. I'm just gonna go up to 2.0. Now this one does not have a pause feature on the remote, and it rotates through like the same things: the distance, speed, time, and calories. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. So this one's a little bit quieter as well. Now, next thing I wanted to talk about is something that I do. Since our whole place is carpet, you can see I have these little furniture sliders underneath the legs of both of them. And this makes a huge difference for moving them around. So our entire place is carpet, even the bathroom. And so it's nice to be able to move these around like super easily and slide them under the couch, the desk, wherever you're moving it with ease. So I could do it with my foot, and it just makes it a lot easier. And then I wanted to show you how to adjust the belt as well. So basically you take the tool and then you go in the back of it, and it has the spot to adjust for both of these. This one kind of shows you when to adjust and which way to go. So like counterclockwise and clockwise. If it's going to the left, it just like you follow these instructions. And then basically what I recommend is doing these little quarter turns every so often. Have it on a low speed as well, and then you'll see the belt shifting as you're doing these turns and changing it. And it keeps I haven't had to adjust it much at all, so I haven't had any issues with either of them with realigning so far. But that's just how to do it if you need to. Overall, I think they are both good options. I think just because of the remote and everything and the app not being my favorite, I think I would prefer the Sperax over the Superun, but you can't go wrong with either.